G'day and welcome to Drupa once again. I'm Wayne Robinson, editor of Print21. I'm on the expansive Bobst stand with Nigel Tracey, Technology Sales Director at Bobst. G'day Nigel, welcome to Print21.
Hey Wayne, good to see you. Pleasure to have you here on the Bobst booth.
Yeah.
And welcome to our new Bobst booth, our digital Bobst booth.
Yeah.
And I think you've already seen that it has a different look and feel to it, which goes back to, I know what you want to ask me later, which is about what is our strategy and what's different about Bobst this year at Drupa, right?
Well, yeah, that's right. And there's a lot different because on the booth here, there's very little in the way of machinery. There's a lot in the way of software.
Yep.
And Jean-Pascal Bobst has famously said here that Bobst is now a software company rather than an engineering company.
Absolutely.
Which is a surprising statement, but you can unpack that for us a little.
I will, absolutely. I mean, here at the show, you see the real evidence of that. We have one single machine, which is our proof point. It's an anchor point for us to build our story.
Yeah.
But you see a clear transition to a company which says, look, we have high-tech machinery, but a lot of people have high-tech machinery, right? A lot of things in our industry are being commoditized in terms of the process itself, how things are done and achieved. And we have to bring that next level of information, that next level of performance to our customers. Yeah. You know, in Bobst, just to give you a baseline, we have two basic divisions or departments, we can call it. We have our business unit printing and converting, but then on the service side, we have our business unit service and performance. Performance is key and important to that because what our customers are looking for in Bobst is exactly that. The differentiator that brings that. Now, the next step on for that, and that's what you're seeing here, is how do we get the extra level of performance? How do we, in this example, connect things together? So we launched our industry vision back in 2016. Our industry vision is about starting to understand about where is Bobst going, what are we going to do beyond machinery, how do we start to connect things together, roll forward to Drupa, to what would have been our Drupa 2020. You know, we still have it in our mind, and actually then we started to see the vision of what we now call Bobst Connect. Bobst Connect is real, it's here. If you guys were able to see at the show here, if we were able to flip that around, you would see that we have 4 segments to our booth. And that's split by the segments that we are actually involved in, which is from folding carton, everybody knows that, corrugated, extremely well known for that, flexible packaging, and now new to that also labeled. So 4 segments, but what is the pin which keeps all of that together, that glue that binds all of that? It is Bobst Connect. Bobst Connect is our platform of connectivity, not only of machinery, but also people and processes. So we talk about job recipe management, for example. So if I give you a practical example, we have a customer using the machine behind us here. This is the Bobst Digital Master 55. Digital Master is our range. We have over 100 of these machines installed worldwide in the label printing industry. This version is the 55 wet width version, and that's used in the folding cartons packaging space. Those presses are used in multiple sites around Europe. We have one customer which uses that, and if he prints on site A or site B, he's able, thanks to Bobst Connect, to transfer the exact job recipe from machine to machine. So whether he produces that on Monday in one site and on Friday in another site, he's getting that perfectly made, consistently repeatability. So that's about transferring of information. But also within Bobst Connect, we could see many, many different things. It's about our customers understanding the performance of their machines, so they can look at that and see where they are. So when we're driving along in our car, we want to know, well, how much fuel have we got? Could be how much gas have we got left in the tank, or these days, how much is left in the battery, right? So we're seeing all of that information. But then, if I go to the garage, first thing they do today, what do? Wait, plug a computer in. Plug a computer in, right? Then they start to look at all the diagnostics. We're doing all of that remotely, and we're looking at that because we can detect, for example, if a certain, let's say, a certain motor has an overpressure, it has an over temperature, we can see that from a preventative maintenance perspective. So we can even not only dispatch the technician to go and correct that, but also anticipate to have the right part as well. So it's really about optimizing. You know, this is not low-cost equipment. This is, you know, heavy investment. People need to sweat those assets. They need to be using it to the best of their ability. And Bobst Connect, the kingpin, the sort of centerpiece of the saying here, is what's achieving all of that.
So it enables your customers, Bobst users, to really optimize the efficiencies in their equipment by highlighting where it's not optimized, by enabling improvements in their own working practices.
It's exactly that. It's exactly that, and replicated in different sites. You know, more and more customers today are multi-site. A lot of acquisition and merger going on, and of course they need to benchmark site to site, and we can do that within Bobst Connect as well. And we do that, of course, within multiple processes, because Bobst could be involved in flexible packaging. It might be rotogravure, it might be CI flexo, it could be coating and laminating, vacuum metallizing, in folding carton, die cut in, folding and gluing. So we need to bring all of that together. Now there's another link there, which on this machine here, we launched the new Bobst HMI, which is what we call Bobst Sphere. And that actually is the interface that all operators of any Bobst machine will be using. It's a common platform, so whether an operator is working on machine type A or B, there's always a commonality. So just like when we pick up our phones, when we move from phone type A to B, there's a familiarity to what we're doing, right? So it's again the same logic. Same
okay. And obviously your customers deal with a lot of top-level brands.
Right.
Security is a key aspect.
It is.
Putting everything in the cloud, how are you addressing the security issue?
Yeah, so we have an industry-leading security protocol. So not only from within our company data, but also our customers' data as well. So we have a very high due diligence. We have a team that's working on that. We actually pay companies to look at testing our security, and it's done in an extremely strong and confidential way. You know, at the DNA of Bobst, we're a Swiss company. We're at the heart of the banking center of the world. So we understand within the DNA that this is really important to customers, that they need to be reassured by that.
They do. Okay. Well, and finally, Nigel, the machine behind us, it's called a concept machine. It looks conceptual, you've got to say. It doesn't look like a Bobst heavy metal piece of kit. Right. Can you just tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a baseline of technology that we've installed a little over 100 of these similar type of machines worldwide. This is built on the Bobst digital technology. So this is a machine which in this configuration is configured for folding carton. Okay. If I take the simplistic bits, you know, if there's any printers listening to this, you'll want to understand, well, what's this thing doing, right? So this is reel-to-reel production. We have versions reel-to-sheet and reel-to-blank to finish carton. It's a combination of flexo printing and digital. It's 2 flexo, 7 color digital, then an additional 2 colors of digital for special colors, special varnishing, special effects. 2 more flexo. We might want to put a water-based overprint varnish, drying, and then rewind it. Now, interestingly here, we integrate into it something we call Bobst AccuCheck. It's a technology we developed 15 years ago in the folding and gluing segment, and we can use it here. And you see a lot of the best practices, you know, as we have those 4 segments, we can pick up the best pieces from around the group. Not only that, the drying system. The drying system is a system that we use from our rotogravure division. We can scale it accordingly, so we can use the best-in-class technologies to give customers the best products.
Well, it sounds incredibly impressive. And Bobst is obviously a huge company and industry leader.
Sure.
It's been great to be on the stand. Nigel, thanks so much for spending a little time with us and giving us a bit of an understanding of both the Bobst strategy and some of the technology developments you're doing.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Wayne. It was a pleasure talking to you today.
This is Wayne Robinson from Print 21 magazine, signing off at drupa 2024 from the Bobst stand.
Thank you.